to the first ever leg of the Fleur de Cap nominee and Cape Town 3-time sellout season's musical Aunty Merle. Now, the show previewed yesterday and is set to tickle funny bones of its Johannesburg audience until the 3rd of March 2019. Now, the mastermind behind the spectacular show is none other than seasoned comedian Marc Lottering, and with him is one of the leads, Carmen Maarman, and they are in studio with us this morning to share more with us. Lady and gent, welcome to Morning Live. It's always great to see you, both of you.
Thank you. Thank you.
Marc, I'll start with you. For people who are perhaps not familiar with your alter ego, Aunty Merle, why don't you give us a bit of insight into what this production is all about?
The character Aunty Merle, you know, the followers of my stand-up comedy will know that the character was born 20 years ago as part of my stand-up. So when I decided to write a musical, the first musical ever, I thought, this was just over a year ago, I thought, you know, who would I center that around? And I thought Aunty Merle, such an endearing character. She's from Belgravia Road in Athlone, and she lives in a freestanding house, and her garage has a remote control. Oh, so I think many South Africans, you know, are quite, they love the character, and people can identify with the character because every family says they have an Aunty Merle. So in this show, which previewed at Joburg Theatre last night, as you said, everybody in Aunty Merle's world has come to life. So for 20 years, people have imagined what Merle's husband looks like, what Merle's helper looks like, what Merle's neighbor, Suraya Samsudin, looks like. Carmen plays Suraya Samsudin. So in this show, we brought all of those characters to life, and we tell an amazing story, because you know I tell amazing stories because I've got matric with exemption, so I write really well. And there are 22 original songs, and we sold out in Cape Town over the period of a year for 3 seasons. So we are so excited for Joburgers to go to web tickets, get their tickets, because we're only here till the 3rd of March.
Yeah, goodness me, Aunty Merle definitely sounds like a ordentlike auntie who thinks she's better off than the rest of the family. But I'll come back to that.
Yes, spot on.
So true. Carmen, you play the role of Suraya Samsudin. Yes. Bring us into your character.
Suraya Samsudin is Aunty Merle's neighbour, and she's been Aunty Merle's neighbour for 17 years. And she's a nosy neighbour, but a loving, caring neighbour who's always in Aunty Merle's lounge and is always, you know, in their home and with the kids. And
in their business.
In their business, exactly. And bringing pies over, you know, Aunty Merle always crits it and always, but with love, obviously, with lots of love. But there's a great love and respect between Aunty Merle and Suraya.
Oh,
it's a good bond between the two of them, and they can be very honest with each other, but also the honesty could hurt, you know. But it's the relationship they have, which is a great relationship.
So, Marc, some of the themes that are explored in this production, obviously there's elements of friendship, there's elements of, you know, being nosy, being a gossip, thinking you're better off than the rest of them. What other themes are explored that you think really resonate with the audiences?
The reason I think the show has worked so well so far, and why South Africans and people from other parts of the world, by the way, we saw in Cape Town, come back to the show. People have come back a 3rd, a 4th, a 5th time, is because, and I've had this approach with my comedy, yes, people have to, you know, slap their knees with laughter. But, you know, the work is also about holding up a mirror and being honest. Yeah. Because I found that South Africans really respond to honesty. So we go to serious places in the show as well. We explore the relationship between Merle and her helper, played brilliantly by Tankiso Mamabolo, and Lydia is the character's name, and Lydia's daughter, Nambita, played by Zandile, comes back, you know, to say, it's 2019 in South Africa, and you, as a mother, as the helper of this family in Athlone, you've been more interested in that family than your own family in Khayelitsha. So we go to those places. Then there's another theme running the show where Merle's son is very friendly with his friend Sia at varsity, and they spend many hours in the room listening to Beyonce. So Suraya has some suspicions about these two boys who listen to Beyonce for hours. And there are other themes in the show as well. There's even a character in the show who's a CEO who works for the SABC. So he comes comes on with these issues. And you know, last night when we previewed, we were so nervous because coming from Cape Town, Joburgers often think that we just, you know, on another planet, and so we get quite anxious. Will people understand? And last night people screamed the roof off the building. And we were just on a high. We just had such an amazing time. And if that is a sign of the run that we're going to have in Joburg, I do believe we're going to have a blast. But it sounds as though we're here for long, but it's only till the 3rd of March. And we only run Wednesdays to Sundays, so people kind of need to book soon.
All right, very quickly, Carmen, when you believe Aunty Merle heartbreaking about her son in terms of your suspicions. But very quickly, just working with the cast, Laura Foote, and everyone else that was involved, just talk to us about the chemistry and the fun that you guys have been having, and the hard work, of course.
And the hard work. It's such a joy. You know, it's such a joy. We laugh a lot. We laugh a lot. We work hard, but we laugh a lot. And I've learned so much. Laura Foote is an amazing director, and she brings things out of you that you didn't know you were capable of. It's always great working. This is the first time I've ever worked with Marc. I've always wanted to work with him. So this is the first time this is our 3rd season, so that it's been such a treat. Everybody gets along. It's just a joy, and we just love what we do, you know. And
she's very happy because she's well paid and she gets paid every week, so she can't even speak. She's just happy to be paid.
Well, Marc, listen here. The next time you're looking to have a TV reporter or anchor, give me a call. So you can hear me well, just like Carmen. Thank you very much. That's renowned South African comedian Marc Lottering and actress Carmen Maarman speaking to us about the show they feature in called Aunty Merle, and that's taking place at the Joburg Theatre for its first Josie run, and it's happening up until the 3rd of March, so make sure you get your tickets to go see this groundbreaking production. It's back over to the main desk with Simpiwe. What you got for us?